Hello everybody, thanks for jumping into the Leslie Brad channel. So I do have a box and $20 in loose rolls from the bank. I tried to actually get in 2 boxes, but they only wanted to give me 20 bucks, which is perfectly fine. Gives us something to hunt. Then we got the box here with the holes in the bottom, and it looks circulated for sure. So we do have a penny hunt. I do have 2 boxes of quarters ordered. I have 2 boxes of $50 still ordered, waiting on it. So it'd be nice to be able to get them before the end of the year to throw some more silver into the jar there. But it's perfectly fine if not, because we got quite a bit in there stowed away. So let's go ahead and jump on into the loose rolls here, see if we can find any more wheat cents, because I do have a jug there full of wheat cents that I'm actually stocking up in there. And then we're going to look for varieties, any errors, anything different, oddities, foreigns, so forth, so on. So let's jump into it. I'll bring you in on our first find. All right, so I've already been through one rubber band. I actually pulled these 3 rolls out of this one here, so we're going to jump onto this one here in a second. We've got some variety years stacked up, but we do have a handful of finds I want to bring you in on. So we got a 37 Philadelphia, a 46 Denver, a 55 Denver. We have a 58 Philly and a 58 Denver, but be sure your 58 Philadelphia is going to have a really nice DDO on there, so you want to double check for that. 58 Denver will also have a variety for it too. We've got some 2009s. These are going to be 2009 Denvers and 1 Philadelphia. So we're going to be looking for that Philadelphia, if we can find one, a 2009 Philadelphia with the extra finger, if possible. We've got an awkward looking, it's like a yellowish coloration to it. I guess these come out of like mint sets or something like that, but we definitely got a toner up on the board. And then we got a 2003, I think it was, a little grease strike. You can barely make out the 3 on there. So that was just an oddity to set off to the side. Got 2 Canadians, got a 1950 though. So we got an early Georgia Vist there. So 1950s, that's a nice little find. And then a 2005 Canadian also. But then I got 2 of the, I haven't even put them on the scale yet. Got 2 of the 1982 small dates, the Denver small dates, because you can see the 2's got a little belly on it. Some of the 2's have, it just goes from the top side of the curve of the 2 all the way down to the bottom. Large date, small date, but you want to have a 3.1. So this one's 2.5. That one didn't make the cut. And 2.5, so that one didn't make the cut either. We're looking for 3.1 grams on those 1982 small dates. And if we can find one of those, they're worth quite a bit of money. But anyhow, let's keep rolling. All right, we're done with the $20 and the 2 rolls that we had, or 2 banded rolls that we had. We did get 2 more Canadians, which is the 61 Young Head and that 72 there. We got some more 2009 stacked up there. So we got 3 additional wheat cents, which is 56 Denver, 58, and another 58D there. But this right here, let me get the scope on. These right here are kind of some oddities here. Just some, not main errors or anything. This one right here, I'm going to say had a die clash. Could have been wrong. No, it was a die crack. So the crack actually went all the way from the C through the E, through the N, all the way over here to the bottom side of the T almost to the rim there. That's where it stopped at. Got some coming out by the FG there, easy to see. So just a lot of die cracks on this one, which is interesting. It's an oddity. Then we'll move on over here. Which one is this one? That nice 1988. 1988, you want to check for the doubled ear and the flared FG. I don't think this one had that. I think we had, let's see what we had on here. Oh yeah, it's like this, some kind of splitting all the way around here, going all the way around to the A there. Looks like 2 different colorations on, let me get it tilted if I get it. 2 different colorations on there, but I think it's a crack across it or like a lamination area. I think it's going to be like a nice little crack there. But probably where a nice little planchet blister or something like that might have been and just popped. But anyhow, that's just interesting. It's a nice 1988. Got a bunch of abrasion marks on it. So I held that one off to the side. This is going to be a really nice, another nice coin there, 1974. Now, 74 Denvers in the Denver area. When I was over, you got a bunch of die clashes on here. And this one's going to have a die clash. You see in the middle of the pillar there? You can see right on this 3rd pillar right there. Some back of the neck, back of the coat area. So there's going to be something there. And if you come on down, you can see his head at the bottom of the stairs there. Looks like his head's right here. and you'll see the front side of his coat on the other side here. Usually, yeah, front side's about the fourth pillar in. Usually you'll have some that comes out on the tip top of the Monticello, but I'm not seeing that. It'll be some right here and then some right on the other side going away, like his coat's flaring out. But you can see some of his coat here and some of his coat there. So that's cool. A nice little 1974 Denver right there. And one more. Let's see what this one was. Oh, yeah. This one had a bunch of little blisters all over it. Looks interesting, though. So it's bottom of on the steps, the bottom of the steps there. It almost looks like these little balls here, these little lights or plants, like it would be on the side of the Monticello building, are kind of doubled on the steps and the bottom of the steps there. So I'm not for sure. I guess it's just plant blisters. So that was an interesting oddity there. So we did pull over. We put all these up here on top. Did pull over the box and went ahead and also peeled back majority of it, but the last bit right here to give it the last pop. So tear that last bit open. See what we got in here. Looks like it's going to be pretty new. Got a few coppers on top there, so definitely going to have some older ones on it. Might have a couple of wheat cents hopefully inside, but for now we got what, 8 wheat cents so far. Hopefully we get around 20. That'd be nice. We'll see. All right, we got 9 more rolls left in the box here. We did pull quite a few more coins out. I just want to show you, we do got some more variety years stacked up. Now the variety years are going to consist of a lot of the ones that are heavier on the variety types. So you see we got the 83, 83D can have the double deer, 68S can have DDO, DDR, 97 there. I just submitted one off to NGC for a double deer. So cross the fingers we get that submission variety on there. 88 can have a double deer, so forth, so on. So D over D for the 1960 there, but got a lot of good years, a lot of good looking coins too. Quite a few more Canadian cents stacking up, and I figured being up in the Minnesota area that I'd probably be pulling a lot more out of there. So anyhow, we did get a couple more wheat cents. I stacked a 44 and a 46 up on the end of these 2 rows here. And then also the third row starting at a 42 Philly, a 51 Denver, and another 51 Denver. We got quite a few of the 2009 stacked up, but these are the ones I was telling you about, 2009 Philadelphia with the Lincoln on the log there. I want to definitely make sure if we got another extra finger added onto there, but just bringing you guys in for a quickie. All right, so we knocked out that box also, but before I dig into this right here, I'm going to post up 2 pictures on the front and back, obverse, reverse, of something that was actually brought to my attention from a neighbor here. So let me post this real quick, and y'all tell me what you think on it. All right, we're jumping back into this. Yeah, those 2 pictures there I showed you, that's pretty interesting. It's actually KitchenAid came out in like the 1999, 2000 also with the penny there. It's a KitchenAid penny. Now, it doesn't have a COA on it, which is kind of interesting, but I was curious if the COA would have been the stamping from the KitchenAid itself on the reverse, if that was going to be verified. Now, I'm guessing tomorrow when I get a chance, I'm going to call up NGC to see if that KitchenAid penny can be graded, because if it can be, that's interesting. I haven't seen one, but I was just posting it on there. Like I said, the neighbor called me up, sent me some pictures on it, talked to me, and then he came over here and showed me, and I took 2 pictures in my hand with it. I wanted to post to you guys and see what y'all thought about it. But to bring y'all in a second on that, that was pretty interesting. But like I said, we got some varieties here, a bunch of varieties stacked up from the remainder of the box. We did add another couple of Canadian cents there, and then a couple of more wheat cents on top of that. No more of the 2009 Philadelphias that I was looking for the 2009s there. But let's go ahead and let me knock these varieties out here, and then I will search all the wheat cents, and I'll look through all the 2009s, get those wiped off the board. Cross the fingers we got a variety somewhere in that 2009 there. That'd be nice. But let's see. Checked everything on the board. We didn't have any varieties, which is perfectly fine because we did have quite a few wheat cents, which is 5, 10, 15, and then 2 makes the 17 there. So we had 17 wheat cents for the $45 because we were $5 short. We got 2 little bands. But anyhow, I did get a pretty interesting looking wood grain one there. As you can see, the colorations through there, light browns, darker browns, stuff like that. Looks like a wood grain coloration on it. That's pretty cool looking. But anyhow, the 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Canadians that we got also, I definitely checked the album and see if we can use any of, definitely for the 37 there. I also checked in on the 41S. Where was that one at? 44, 40, there it is. So 41S that we also had. Checked up under the scope under everyone. Didn't see anything. Looking for the 57 with that Shadow D that was on there. Didn't see that. The 58D over D RPM. Didn't see that. Look for the 58 there for the DDO that wasn't there. The 41s is definitely for the doubling, and 47s, 42s. So checked them all. Didn't see anything in there, but it was a nice hunt. It was also cool to see the, like I say, what the banks were actually going to let me get in. I ordered a few boxes actually. So I got 2 boxes of halves still waiting on. And then I got 2 boxes of quarters that I ordered from another bank. Now I'm going to be heading to a couple of banks tomorrow and see if I can get some things set up so I can actually have a nice flow of coins coming in to where we can jump into. And like I say, get some more hunts going on. But then too, the next video is probably going to be the end of the year silver. I didn't get a whole ton of it, but it's still plenty in there. Still plenty enough for me throughout the year when I was home. So anyhow, hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you wouldn't mind. Give me a thumbs up. I will see you guys on the next video.